video should tell you when should one write CAT. Should you write as a fresher when you're in your final year, or should you write when you want to get experience? So one is there's a common myth saying that top IIMs only prefer students with work experience, but actually there are many freshers studying in MBA Institute. If you look at IIM Ahmedabad itself, there are 25% of freshers. Another 17% less than 1 year work experience, which are considered freshers basically. So total 42 students with less than 1 year experience, 25% actually freshers. So that means the top MBA institute do take in freshers, people who have just passed out or just finished final year. I've known many of my students who have got into top colleges as such. So compare, two students, one who is directly getting into MBA school post graduation, one who is working for 2 years and then getting into it. So first student who has gone to MBA directly after graduation. So after 5 years, you realize that he has finished his MBA and also have 3 years of post MBA experience. Whereas this guy will finish MBA and has 1 year of post MBA experience. But when you're looking at MBA, you look at when you pass out from MBA B school. So with more experience, yes, your packages will be higher, profile will be better, etc. And there's no rule that work ex person get a better job. No, not that. Freshers do get the best of jobs in the campus. So that means it is your ability in the campus which will make a difference. I've known students, freshers who got into top B school, got the best of jobs in the campus interviews. So if you can do that, that's great. So advantage of writing CAT as a fresher. It's easier to study because you're in tune in studies. Once you start working, there's a gap in your preparation. So coming back to studies becomes a little difficult for some students. So since you're in tune with studies, you can easily prepare quant, LRDI and verbal. You have more energy because younger, more energy, fewer responsibilities, no stress with a lot of other things, more time to prepare. Because once you get work and you're full time working, it becomes a little difficult to prepare because you're full time working 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, depending on the job that you do. Yes, in college you will have more flexible time, and if you're motivated enough, I'm sure you can have more time to prepare. You can start your MBA journey early. So if you finish, if you get into college, you can start MBA early instead of waiting for 2-3 years of work ex and then preparing. And by chance you don't, if you get a good college, in your final year you write a CAT and you don't get a good college, you can decide to wait because you just passed out. So you can wait for 1 or 2 years, write the CAT. I've known students who've done that. They wrote CAT in a final year, did not get a college of their choice. They got a good college, did not get a college of their choice, waited for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and got into top colleges like IMA, BC, as such. You can afford to wait. But if you give CAT after 2-3 years of work experience, then you'll be reluctant to wait because you're already 2-3 years with work experience, right? Disadvantage. Do not, when you normally every college has marks for work experience, and because you don't have work ex, you lose that marks. So you need to cover it up with maybe either your good CAT score or academics or some other way as such. So you will require to score a higher CAT score to get into a college, which a work ex guy would require slightly lower because you get extra marks for work ex. Usually freshers have lower motivation because they're not seen the corporate life. Therefore, the motivation to get into a good job is not there. When they're more relaxed college life, and therefore that motivation which requires to prepare. If you are motivated, yes, do write end of as a final year. Else you can wait. Hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to preparation for different MBA entrance exam. Do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.